Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can do it like this because I really don't know what is going on with my camera. So we're gonna see. If you guys can hear me, see me, let me know. Because I don't know what it was working. Then it just wants to stop. So can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Because I can't see myself. I don't know what's going on with this camera or anything. So let me see if I can put myself in my ear and see if I can hear something. Okay, great. Technology. It happens. All right. Now I want to just jump on here live. I know y'all see all this stuff on here, so this is real live because my neck and shoulder has been killing me, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I was like, listen, I gotta um, patch myself up. That working out, it's good and all, but I think I done pulled something. So yeah, pray for me because I am in pain. But on another note, I just want to jump on here, y'all, and talk to you little bit about what is going on social media, and more specifically on my platforms, because I know that it is a lot going on out there, a lot of mm, things that are not so positive. It's a lot of I'm gonna just say a bunch of negative trash that's out there. And I have been praying about this because I said, God, I wanted, my platforms to be, different. I wanted to represent me and who I am as a person, but I also wanted to be helpful to my viewers. I just don't want to be on here just talking because, truth be told, it's like we're talking to ourselves when we do content and things like that. So I was like, I wanted to be helpful, but I wanted to be inspirational. I wanted it to be, positive, just all of those things, because we have so much junk out there. We have so many people out there, that are, following, different people for different reasons. And let let's be honest, junk sells. It does. It sells. So the juicier the meat, we want it. But I just wanted to be, just one of my platforms to always be representation of, who God is in my life. So I want to start with tell you a little bit about I did join the TikTok family. Now, I'm a little late to the TikTok world, but especially, considering that it may be going away. Hey, Michelle, it may be going away, for security reasons. We don't know, but hey, it is what it is. But on my TikTok, I do this thing called the Real Real. And I do a lot of just real conversations. And before I go on, it's at Epiphany 516.com. So I have to look at my handles because, all of them are a little different on different platforms. And it's just about the real, real. And just giving like little snippets of real conversation and just real and raw, but short, content. I cut out a lot of fluff. Like I've been doing a lot of content about, women who are dating because I was not one of those that followed that long TikTok story of the young girl who was on there saying, "Who the f did I marry?" But of course, like many of you guys, you probably heard about it, and I was really saddened by that because you went out and you married this individual, and we all know what marriage is. Marriage is a covenant under God. So many of us take marriage, oh, I heard, and so many of us take marriage like it's just like you just going to go buy, a piece of candy off the candy off the shelf, and it's not anything like that. And so I talk a little bit about, just I just started, so just started talking about little snippets of, who we are as women, what we should expect, and what we should require, and also some things that we need to kind of check ourselves on. So little conversations like that I may dive into on TikTok, because TikTok is a whole different platform in itself. Now my Facebook groups, I have, well, Facebook, you have your personal page, and then I have my business page, which is, let's see, which one I want to tell y'all about first. I do have my Epiphany 516 page, and that page goes hand in hand with my group, which says who has time for that, because I have a Facebook group on there that you can sign up to be on. But it really is just about just being um, inspirational. I do a lot of like spiritual things, quotes and things on there, and just giving us some just inspirational breaths. And I say that lightly, just breaths, inspirational breaths. Because this past week for me, leading up into Holy Week, was rough. I was like, Palm Sunday, I was so distracted, just because I felt like I was just disconnected. And I just had, this morning, I just got into my prayer time with God, and I just really just poured my heart out to Him and apologized to Him for, first of all, just not spending that quality time with Him. And I try to put things like that on that page to remind us, because we get so busy, and it's so easy not to spend time with Him. It's so easy to do everything else but to spend time with Him, and just try to get away from that. Also, have a Dr. Lakeisha Brown page in which I highlight my life coaching and the power of balance and transformation, because I'm real big on women transformation, and transformation, not just on how we look. We got that part, a lot of us got that part covered, but just on how we are viewed as, when others see us when we step into the room, you know the powerhouse that we want to be. And it starts with where our life is now, and cleaning some things up. I went through a life with a life coach, and it changed my life, because it helped me realize some things that I had not yet worked through in my own personal insecurities, that I needed to get through in order to be who I am today. And so I wanted to share that with other women and transform, especially in work life balance, because that was a huge, huge struggle with me. And I'm going to be transparent. I believe that in my first marriage, it played a huge role in it ending. My work life balance. I was like all about, where my career needed to go, and how I needed to be focused on my career, and, just how I need to do this for, my family, for my household, for my child. And sometimes you forget to include that other person in your plans, or you realize later on that that person is not on the same page with you, and where your plans are going. So work life balance is really, really a personal baby of mine, because I know as women, we wear so many hats, and we say that loosely a lot of times because we've done it so frequently. And it's easy for us to put this hat on and take this other hat off, and put this hat on, with this other hat off. But sometimes we forget a lot of the important stuff in the middle, and we miss out on building those needed relationships. So I really do dive into a lot on that, Dr. Lakeisha Brown, about work-life balance. And I also, on that, in that group on Who Has Time for That, I try to have like a thought-provoking question that I put in that group every week. Um, and it is meaning for everybody that's in that group to have some thought-provoking discussions, because we don't have enough of those. We have become very surface because everything moves very quickly. It's fast paced. We're on to the next topic. We're on to the next. Well, okay, we need this. Let's move to the next. But I think that we need to dig deep sometimes and really just have some discussion and sit back and meditate on some things that we are going through in life, and share some things with other people in the group that can help them, because that's one thing, one of the requirements of being in a group, not to just receive information, but also to, give information. So that is, where I am on those platforms. Now, you check me out on Instagram. We know Instagram, how it first started, it was all about, the pictures and the aesthetics and all of that stuff. Well, my Instagram page, just like all of us, we have, that's important for that younger generation too. Yes, and that's what I want, is to reach a broader audience, and that's one reason why I have chosen to be on so many platforms, because trust me, I went into this kicking and screaming. It was my social media manager, so I cannot take the credit, who was like on me, because I'm not a huge social media person. I'm not. I just I just don't like a lot of the things that come with social media, and I had to get that out of my head and be like, okay, God, you got it. I just pray that you put your protective hedges around me, especially being in the position that I'm in. People are very quick to get and become keyboard bullies, and get and to put on, their thoughts, and say what they would do or how they would feel, or, just spew out a lot of negativity. And once again, being transparent, I'm human. And then I was like, listen, if the wrong person say the wrong thing on the wrong day, it just might get real stupid, because I might just go right back with you. And so I just have to be like, God, fix it, Jesus, please. And so that was just one of the things that I had to, get out of myself and say, it's not about me. It's much bigger than me, especially this younger generation, when everything is is so ugly out there, and we want them, and we're making things that are not right and not of God, and trying to act like it's okay, and it's not okay. It's like we're afraid to say that it's not okay, because we don't want people to turn around and say anything negative, or get backlash on your page. And I'm at the point now where, hey, if you don't like what I say, just don't follow me, because I'm not just gonna be okay with just being just worldly. That's just not okay. It's like God has called us, to be salt, and that's what we should be. So on Instagram, like I said, I have several Instagram pages, and like one of them is like my personal Instagram page, like all of you have. I also have, one in which I also do my coaching and my counseling. I don't have it transitioned my counseling over into my Facebook. I've kept it on my Instagram, but it's my coaching and counseling, because I am a licensed counselor. I do a lot of things about recent blogs, videos, live chats, and things on that. I used to do more in the past, and I'm going to get back into that just once. me and Pastor get settled, y'all know we've been in this process of moving, and it just gets very difficult and trying to have the proper equipment in the proper space because, especially where we are now, but we'll be settled in a couple of months. Thank you, God, and it'll be all good. And so I want to keep that page all about inspiring, coaching, and teaching, especially women, you know, women on how to live authentically themselves because we have become so superficial and not because we want to, but because that's what we see. You know, you have to look this way, you have to act this way. Everybody has the same aesthetically pleasing look. And where is the originality? It has gone away. Baby, that's why I love you so much because you are your rainbow self. I mean, that is just like, yes, live yourself because God made us each individually. You know, He took His time to make each and every one of us. You know, He didn't group us together and say, okay, here you go. Not even twins, not even identical twins. It is something different about each and every person out here. So, and on my Epiphany 516 page, I share a monthly Bible reading plans. I share devotionals and um, and healthy advice for the Christian woman because just like thank you, Michelle. I need advice. I go to other um, Christian women pages and I follow other Christian women and we kind of message each other every now and then. I want to feed back into other Christian women as well and to give them advice because it is not easy living, you know, in this world, you know, and being and trying to walk a Christian walk, you know, especially when you're single and you're maybe trying to live a life of abstinence or you're trying to you know you're engaged and you're trying to do do things right or you're or you're newly just different things is very hard. You're a new mother and it's just it's different. You have a baby that just won't stop crying. You have a husband that doesn't seem to get it and not helping you, all of those things. So those are some things I like to share on my Epiphany 516 page. Is really giving some Christian healthy advice to women, and also through those devotionals and following along in my monthly um, Bible reading plan, which we'll have another one coming up in just a couple of days because we're already uh, into the end of March. Is about to be April. So also me and my husband, we do have a page out there. I don't want to necessarily say that it's new because it's been out there for a minute, but it's kind of like dormant because we haven't really um, been working on it because we've been working on a lot of things individually, but it's called DBL Love Seat. And it's all about marriage, love, and counseling. That is what that page it's going to be about for real. And that's because we specialize in counseling other couples who are also in ministry, especially other pastors and pastors' wives, because we know how difficult it is to be able to talk to someone you can trust and talk to someone who truly understands the walk that you're on and no judgment, just no judgment because if they people seem to look at pastors and pastors wives or ministers like that, really a lot of people that are in leadership in the church as though, oh my gosh, they can't make certain mistakes. Oh my goodness, like how dare them? And it's like, what? Are you serious? No, that is not true. We are human. God didn't say, okay, because you're going to be a pastor, you can't make these mistakes. No, 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 no. That has nothing. You are supposed to teach and rightly divide the word and teach it to others. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, doesn't mean that you're not going to slip and fall. Absolutely not. But when you fall, you need a brother to pick you up as well. So that is what we do on that page. And so, but you're, even if you're not in ministry and married to ministry, you can still be a part of that page. Like I said, we do couples counseling and things of that sort. That's just what we specialize in, is counseling pastors and pastors' wives. And my baby, as you see, is YouTube. I love YouTube. I love YouTube now. When I first started YouTube, I was like, yeah, no, this is just not me talking to a camera all day and trying to, get the lighting right in the background or making sure what's set up, because YouTube is a lot of work. So I'm not gonna sit there and tell you. So when them people be saying that's their job, bless them. Don't don't look at their lives and be like, oh, I wish that that's all I could do was just make all that money. Mm-mm. They do a whole lot of work trying to get those videos out. So, and thank you, Michelle. They do it all the time, and it's heartbreaking because it's like when they do see you fall, it's like they're not trying to uplift you. They're steady trying to tear you down. It's like, wow, okay, we don't we need to be uplifted as well. It's very heartbreaking. So, but yeah, YouTube is a lot of work, but I do it because I do enjoy. I just enjoy like the lifestyle content. I went through a lot of I guess the kind of back and forth on how I wanted my YouTube channel to be, set, because you do watch other YouTubers and you see all these millions of subscribers, and you're like, okay, well, okay, that's what I want to aim for, and that's what I want to do. This one, God sat me down after I stressed myself out about that, and He was like, "You're doing this for me, and you're not doing this for to get that 101 plus million subscribers." And I took a step back off of YouTube for a minute to get my whole life together, because, like I said, falling into that trap of I want to do this, I want to do this, and no. I had to get back on why I was doing it, and it is always to show a life that is glorifying Christ, not a perfect life. Now, don't get it twisted. It's not gonna be perfect because I'm not perfect. It's gonna be some things y'all gonna be like, now, First Lady, did she say that? Did she do that? I did, because I'm just being me. Because I'm giving you lifestyle, the real and the raw. Now it's edited, but um, yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, you say you want to be famous until you famous. No, trust me, I have enough people in my business already. I don't need. When God said go for YouTube, I was like, now God, listen, you want me to do all this, and you talking about you don't want me to take all the advantages of getting all these people and getting all this free stuff, baby. He had to sit me down because he said, listen, do it the right way. And so, because like you said, you can't go into stuff for the monetary reasons, and it was never for that, never. You have to do it for Christ. And so I do lifestyle content, living life, just keeping it real, and while sharing my expertise, because on this channel I want to be honest and share my expertise on how you can optimize one's work-life balance, and showing you how to do it, truly, and live a healthy, holistic life, meaning mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and overall spiritually. That's what you see us doing, cooking with the Browns. That's us, coming together and connecting and cooking together as husband and wife. You'll see me doing things at church, just showing the ins and outs of what is going on, how you know things may be going. You'll see some more on behind the scenes things that's going on. Like I said, once I'm able to get my things set up correctly. But just wanted to see you, just me. And this last video, I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch it. I went on there, and I did not even go and watch that video back, because I did not really mean for that video to go up. but I sent it to my editor, and she was like, "It's fine," because I was like outside, and I was just very in a space, a very emotional space, and um, it was just like really a really hard and difficult time, not just for me, but other people that I love dearly in my life that were just going through so much. And I just got the camera and I sat down and I talked. And intentionally, I was just gonna just keep that, for me. And she was like, "We got a video this week." I was like, "Yeah, but this is not really what I had really wanted to plan the show." But it was just showing that being a woman is hard. And that was just the real. I was really sad doing that video, but it was therapeutic. It was therapeutic as well. And just one more thing before I get off, because I'm sure that YouTube is killing y'all with these commercials that they keep sliding through here, because they don't show me when they go in, but I hear about them like they just keep stopping for commercials. Okay, is I do have a podcast that I have been busting through the scenes with anticipation on launching. And the reason why it has it's a couple more logistics that need to be worked out before it gets launched, and that's the reason why it hasn't launched yet. But it is called Salt, Sisters Activating Light Together. And I'm telling you, the conversation is going to be so awesome. You would actually have an opportunity to sign up to, be a guest speaker on it, because I just want to have some real, live, raw, fun conversation. And that is what the podcast is going to be about, is sisters activating life together. We're not going to be on there bashing one another. We are going to be uplifting one another. Now we're gonna keep it real, and we're gonna talk some real stuff, and and sometimes that realness, can make you say ouch and hurt, but we're not gonna be on there tearing each other down. That would not be that would not be that type of podcast. Not coming on over there for that type of energy. It will be all good sister energy, and I cannot wait until these logistics are worked out so I can get that out to you, because I am ready to go. Once my team say let's go, I'm going and running with it. But yes, I do want to tell you before I get off that you can always, reach out to me on any social media platform. And I want to apologize to a few people that have reached out to me on these platforms, because I have an automated message that comes up. And sometimes that my assistant is still like learning, the different platforms to go to and things like that. And so sometimes they get missed. And so we are working on a better timeline with that, especially since I have some more things in the making and are coming up, and it's coming up quickly. So I do need to get a handle on those logistics of making sure that I'm responding to everybody's message. But I will tell you this: I will respond to each and every one of your messages you when you reach out to me. I will do that, and um, I will also, if you email me, you can email me at Dr. Lakeisha Brown at gmail.com. And don't forget to visit my website at dblconnectionsinc.com. And that's where you can purchase products such as my 30-day journal. Thank you all who have already supported and did all that. You can sign up for any of my coaching um, courses, because I do have coaching courses on there. And my calendar for my actual counseling sessions will be uploaded on there very soon. And so you can actually sign up for my one-on-one counseling sessions. You can also see any other upcoming events, such as any speaking engagements I have when I'm doing things on other people platforms. Like I just did this one with Hey Sis. It was so much fun with Kelly Gray. Thank you, and I'm so glad you love the journal with Kelly Gray, and we had so much fun, and we're gonna have some more dates coming up for that. You'll be able. Thank you all for your support. To see when I'm doing classes like with my suicide prevention, because I do teach suicide prevention class, and you'll also see when I have upcoming webinars and things of that sort that'll all be posted. But I just want to get on here and just to kind of tell you a little bit about the different social media platforms I'm on and why I do it. I do it for a purpose. I'm just not on here just like, oh, first like another social media person trying to be on here and do a cliche. No, I do it for a purpose to reach specifically women who are hungry for God, women who are struggling with their work life balance, women who need coaching in just different aspects of their life, women who are ready to live more holistically. When I say, spiritually, financially, and mentally, emotionally. This is why I do this. I don't just do it just to be on here talking. So I do appreciate all support, and I love you, and I pray that you all have a wonderful night and get those Easter dresses ready because y'all know Easter is Sunday. Super excited. We have anybody out there that is in the Fort Worth area. If you don't have anywhere to go for Friday, we have a Good Friday service at Great Commission Baptist Church on McCart Avenue, where we're going to have some dynamic pastors up there just teaching us for Good Friday. And we'll have the great Easter egg hunt that Saturday for your kids, the grandkids, nieces, nephews, all of that. So, and if not, I love you, and I will see you all next time. Bye.